Good morning, dear friends. Today, let us ask a few questions to ourselves based on the gospel reading. What does it take to be a saint, or what is it to be a leader in the church, or how can we be a true disciple of Jesus? And what are the characteristics that we need for all these things? And we see in the gospel reading that a most important characteristic is selflessness and the willingness to serve others. And this we understand from the life of Jesus himself, because Jesus displayed these two characteristics even when he was nailed to the cross at Calvary. And we see after his death also, the apostles also followed the same life of selflessness and the serving mentality. They had servant leadership. And one more important characteristic that we find is humility. Humility is the ability to lower oneself in order to exalt God and to serve His people. Humility is not looking at our own needs, but considering the needs of others as more important than our needs. And all these things, my dear friends, we find in the life of Jesus. And Jesus had that servant leadership. He did not dominate others, and he did not even expect to be served. Instead, he came to serve others. And this service he did through love. And today, if we truly want to have this kind of a fellowship with one another, we need to follow the example of Jesus. We need to look at his way of leadership. And in the gospel reading, we see that the sons of Zebedee, they also wanted leadership positions. They thought that Jesus had come here to establish his kingdom. They thought that Jesus would be king, and they wanted to establish their positions of leadership, being at one at the right side of Jesus, one at the left hand of Jesus. And many of us also today, we think that we need to exercise our name here. We need to create a name for ourselves. We need to have fame. We need self glory. And all this we can receive when we are at leadership positions. But Jesus does not teach us this kind of a leadership. He teaches us servant leadership. And this is to serve others, to live a selfless life, not thinking about our own needs, but catering to the needs of others through love. And when we exhibit this kind of a leadership, people around us will also be able to glorify God looking at us. And this is what we are called for. If we truly want to be disciples of Jesus, if we truly want to be leaders, first let us look at Jesus. Let us learn from him. Let us learn how he served others through his life, not only during his life, but even when he was being nailed at the cross. He did not think about himself, but he thought about the sins of the world, and he offered himself there, not bothering about his own life. And today we are also called to follow his example, to have servant leadership. Let us look at our own lives. If we are falling away, if we have fallen short of this kind of a life set, today let us change. Let us not dominate others, but instead let us love everyone and let us serve everyone. Thank you. God bless you.